shit. See, been connecting these dots so long, it's crazy. These hoes, you must goddamn. They daddy must have to tell them how to get out this shit with Gaddafi. They went over there and took Iran from goddamn. They went over there and took Iraq from goddamn Saddam Hussein. The same motherfucking land where all the burials of the Jewish people in the Bible supposed to be located in Mesopotamia, modern day Iraq. Europe. They done took that. They done took that. Still running the same script. Y'all don't see the whole. Jew Jap. All our resources end up going to the Jap. So they ain't need no middleman after 16, 1700. They don't need no fucking middleman because now they finna enslave the whole Holy Land, bro. Shit, here come Colombo in 15, you know what I'm saying, 1492. So now they finna enslave the whole and Holy Land. So now all that trickery dickery dock shit, they don't need all that trickery dickery dock shit no more. They got direct access to the Holy Land now, and all this shit coming straight out of this bitch. Some of this shit might stop along the way. You ain't gotta stop along the way. These motherfuckers already took everything. They been stopping along the way, but all of going to Japan. All the way up to 1941. When the whole tried to get froggy and act like they wanted to get stupid, that's why Japan bombed Pearl Harbor, nigga. They bombed Hawaii, bitch. Don't play with us, ho. Hawaii ain't no, Hawaii and Alaska is not part of the motherfucking United States, bro. Part of their script. You got mad over some oil shit over there that they taking from everywhere. All the oil out of Arabia, they going straight to Japan with. Man, Japan been running this shit. Japan been running this shit, man. Japan been running this shit, man. Japan been running this shit, bro. What I'm trying to show y'all, what I keep telling y'all. And then, this shit's so crazy. When they get ready to motherfucker, Donald Trump uncle already wrote a book that this nigga gonna be president one day. How this nigga, see, Gemini just pissed me off because he tried to say it wasn't no mirror on the side of that van, pictures of airplanes being flown into the Twin Towers the day of. And I got the footage. I'm a fan. I still got the footage. Gemini still got the footage. When they caught them Israelis with Israeli IDs, with them explosives in that van, then they came and cleaned it up, said it was just a normal van and there wasn't nothing to it. And then Trump came out. This is what made Trump lovable at that point, where he came out and told half-truths and shit. And that's when he become the 9/11 dictator, nigga. Know what I'm talking about? That's when he become the 9/11 dictator, bro. You understand that? Man, I've been following this shit like a motherfucker. Then that's when he shifted the motherfucking blame of the shit that went on with the Twin Towers. He shifted the blame to the Palestinians instead of the Israeli Jews. He shifted to the Muslims, to the Palestinians. But the motherfuckers they caught in that van had Israeli IDs. Them niggas had been in there putting solution on them beams, so them beams collapse and all that old shit. Yeah, the U.S. military was doing that shit. Everything alleged, comedy and shit. Just showing y'all this more. I'm just showing y'all how this shit go. This shit ain't that new. Japan been over here on this side of the motherfucking map fucking with American resources 5,000 years ago. I just showed y'all that. Those lines ain't never stopped. So when they created the religion, Jews, yeah. The Jew work for the Jap. Get the resources, the shit to run the world scripts with, the fake, the nuclear shit. Every script they got there and get the technology to do something of the fucking Jap. Because they so stupid and dumb, they can do it themselves. They take the resources and they so greedy and shit, they just take the resources and get the resources to the Jap, and the Jap sit down and figure out how to fool the world with the shit. They just want the motherfucking money. A Jew stupid as fuck. Beat them with some money every time and some Asian pussy. All the Jews wanted some money and some Asian pussy. On a sideways pussy. Straight up. They sit back, run the world like this shit complicated and all that shit. This shit ain't complicated, nigga. Y'all niggas simple. Y'all niggas simple as the fuck. Straight up. Look at this shit here right now. Shit simple as the fuck. Yeah, it sound like a lot of fun. Remote control plane. Nigga been here remote control plane. Man, I'm gonna give a fuck about no kamikaze pilots and shit. No kamikaze pilots and shit. Them niggas goddamn went acting crazy about some oil they had over there in Eastern Asia somewhere. They got mad about some oil and shit. They been supplying goddamn. Let me find this shit. They been supplying goddamn oil to. Let me find the screenshot. Cause these hoes been supplying goddamn oil to goddamn. I told y'all the other day, 80-90% of all shit go straight to Japan. This who they sell the shit to. This who the slave mouth, this who the fuck ass Jew. That's in the Jew goddamn run everything up under the religion, bro. The Christian fall up on the Jew. Islam fall up on the Jew. John the Baptist, Mama Mary Jew. Fuck y'all talking about, man. And the Jew is being ran by Japan. That's why when they enslaved this land, all the resources go straight to Japan. When they took that oil field of Africa, all the oil go straight to Japan. And Japan sell the technology back to these niggas and run these whole ass screws, bro. I can't find that shit. I can't find that shit. Look at that. Fuck all this, fuck the ancient shit. You can go right there to 1853. 1853, the trade partnership between the United States and Japan actually began in 1853 when American Commodore Matthew Perry arrived at Tokyo Bay and opened up the trade relations. Prior to that, Japan had spent over 200 years completely isolated from the outside world. Now, they were isolated from the outside world, but they still was draining resources because your nigga was going to sell it to them. The trade routes been the final destination for American shit because it's an Asian American war. Y'all crazy. There are a few historical facts clarified regarding to these events unfolding. See what I'm saying? So in 1941, they had a little discrepancy. That's all it was. The daddy got mad at them, had to pop their head, went over there to a motherfucking so-called Hawaii. Hawaii is not connected to, that ain't not our shit. Fuck Hawaii and fuck Alaska. Hawaii is Mongolians and Alaska is Mongolians. Shit ain't part of the Western Plateau. I don't give a fuck how you politically kind of put down Western world and politically. I'm talking about geographically, nigga. This the Western Plateau here. This the divine land with the resources over here that y'all motherfuckers want. And that y'all motherfuckers continue to take today, nigga. On top of our land. I don't give a fuck about no Hawaii. I know Alaska. All I know is when I get to that Pacific Ocean, y'all gonna have some explaining to do. Them little sandwich islands gonna have some explaining to do because it ain't as much water as they trying to perpetrate that it is, nigga. Ain't no water around the back of the ball and they gonna have to explain it when all my people come to their senses and see the plot and the play. You coming straight across the face of the earth, nigga, from east to west. It's two sides of the bitch, east and west. Ain't nobody on the backside of no water, upside, down, sideways, none of that shit, nigga. All this shit is platform. That's why you claim your corner of the earth to be Magog, nigga. Magog is the eastern corner of the earth. Bitch, you can't hide, ho. You got all our resources, and you got Solomon Temple over there. You got the goddamn rawest Jewish temple ever built in Japan. The fuck you talking about? Fuck y'all talking about? The fuck Solomon Temple doing in Japan? Y'all niggas ain't reading the play. And then they went to goddamn using kamikaze pilot, drone ass type shit. They probably had drones back then. Niggas running into planes and running into fighter ships and shit. Kamikaze pilots. Man, everybody in them, that's remote control. They been had the technology. They the ones, they gonna show your ass you don't get it right. Y'all went out Iraq and took all that man oil over there and got them poppy seeds, them poppy seeds that make the other dope. Y'all just got on some other kind of dope when you went to Iraq. They had them poppy seeds and they had the oil over there. Y'all went over there and fucked Saddam Hussein up over that oil and shit. Then you can protect the Holy Land. That's your so-called Holy Land, because that's what you said all the Jews, ancient Jews that we look for, that should have tombs and substantial tombs to be sufficient with the shit y'all digging up of our ancestors. Where y'all ancestors shit at? Oh, they all over in Europe. And everybody is buried in one spot. They're comfortable. You can't ask about that shit. Well, bitch, you over here grave digging our shit up. In this desert where we done came and irrigated that, bitch. Fuck you talking about. Where your folks at? So you go in and take that and make that sacred so a nigga can never. You can ask about it, but you better not. It's against the law, because you can't find none of them people you talking about, because y'all making up characters and shit and intertwining them with real shit. Fuck you talking about. Fuck y'all on. And then here come Gaddafi, Libya. Y'all intertwined with Libya. You act like the NATO partnership with Libya. All the NATO is the Western shit. Politically, NATO is the West against the East. The West against the East. The United States, Israel, and the rest of its NATO allies, it's the West. And that's the East. And Japan sitting over there playing both sides of this shit. Y'all nigga crazy. Y'all nigga crazy as fuck, but I'm going to keep popping it to you. Y'all want somebody going to get this shit and say, damn, let me see what this nigga Rice is talking about. Let me see what he's talking about. And then here come Gaddafi. Y'all used Osama bin Laden to fuck Gaddafi, because Gaddafi finna make the American dollar plummet again and fuck up your oil shit. Told you he don't want no more American dollars for his oil. This was the background shit. This was what was going on. So get what Granddaddy told y'all. Granddaddy said, man, fuck that. Just go and run that kamikaze. Go and run that kamikaze script on that. It wasn't number two ways y'all could have stopped Gaddafi from shutting down his motherfucking OPEC oil accounts. He didn't want to do no more business with his oil with y'all. He said he wanted gold for all his oil. All that gold y'all stole out of our reserves, out of Fort Knox, y'all should have started using that gold y'all stole that just got sitting over there and started paying them in gold for the shit. But y'all ain't gonna do that. Y'all ain't gonna do that. Now y'all gotta script him out. Cause he said I think he had like 4 OPEC accounts over here. OPEC dealing with oil, petroleum. He wanted to close his accounts and told y'all he no longer wanted American dollars for his oil. He wanted gold for his oil. And he was snotted out, zooted up, talking shit to y'all nigga. I remember, see, I be watching this type shit. I've been interested in this shit since I was a kid, nigga. I don't play. Now y'all got to scramble to try to figure out a way to stop him from doing it, because the American dollar gonna plummet. And Papa Japan gonna be mad as fuck at you, because you're not upholding his economic system. Yeah, you work for Japan, bitch. Fuck a Jew. You work for Japan, ho. We got you now. All the resources up to 1941, y'all had that little dispute. Let me find that goddamn screenshot. 90%, 80%, 72% of this, all that shit go straight to Japan, nigga. Ever since we've been enslaved, all our shit go. That what that is. That is right there. The resources Japan imported, not exported. Who exporting? We exporting everything. Y'all taking everything from over here. Y'all importing everything from over here. 80% of his oil, 90% of his gasoline, and over 74% of the scrap iron directly from the United States, nigga. The United Snakes, nigga. And roll the corn, stay on set ass over there. How y'all ass? Get on that nigga ass over there. That African shit. Nigga, shut the fuck up. We ain't on that shit no more. Nigga, this bloodline, nigga. So they getting it directly from the source now. They done came and took the Holy Land now. They draining this motherfucker dry. They got everything now because they in here by way of Jew. The Brit in line with Jew. Christianity in line with Jew. Islam in line with Jew. Jap Jew, nigga. We supposed to win the goddamn fight the Germans to save the Jews, and the Jews come over here and put their foot on our motherfucking neck. This is how Trump become the dictator. This is how Trump become the American dictator. Nigga, ain't no prayer, you the dictator. I've been ready to script to y'all before. I've been ready to script to y'all before. I just see more now. I just see more now. You feel me? Solomon Temple is in Japan, y'all. All our resources, you might well say that's all the resources going straight to Japan. So you just take everything from America, use your trade route, use all the old trade routes and run that shit straight on over through that black little circle, that little fake ass circle that nobody know nothing about, that little triangle effect where every little porthole off the water goes straight to Japan and y'all unload the resources over there. Then you try to hide the fact about to try to hide the North Pole and all that shit. You get Alaska out the script and then try to let the United States buy Alaska. What the fuck we want with Alaska, bitch? Alaska ain't part of this shit. Hawaii ain't either. That 49th, 50th state shit. We don't need them hoes. Them hoes ain't part of us. Them hoes Mongolians. Hoes ain't bloodline. Hoes ain't part of us. Hoes ain't part of the Western Plateau, nigga. That's part of y'all script. So y'all on script, here come goddamn, y'all get a little discrepancy, so-called. It probably was a written script. Now Japan gonna bomb Pearl Harbor. What? After getting all the resources and all this shit, America try to fringe up with the dope or somewhere with the dope, with the oil, what happened? All of a sudden y'all run a script where they want to bomb Pearl Harbor. Now you got to go over here and defend this shit. But y'all been cool the whole time. You selling all your shit to him. Why would you withdraw and not want to sell your shit to him now? You got y'all finna make this script. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. And this is when the kamikaze shit come out. This is when these motherfucking pilots, that's why everybody supposed to be scared of these goddamn long sword ass, fuck ass, wanna go there. These motherfuckers so crazy, man. Them hoes get an airplane and run themselves right into another airplane, bro, on purpose. Suicide pilots and shit. Kamikaze. They running their ships right into the motherfucking battleships out there. They showing it on screen, man. That shit probably green screen. They got all kinds of things. I don't believe none of that shit no more, man. Fuck them. And then as soon as Gaddafi get ready to tell y'all, hold up, the goddamn, he don't want no more American die. He finna fuck y'all around. He want to close the shit up. Now y'all got two ways y'all can stop him. A natural disaster act of terrorism is the only way y'all can stop Gaddafi from goddamn closing down his OPEC banking accounts, was gonna plummet y'all shit and gonna upset Papa over to Japan. So get what Papa did. Y'all run that kamikaze script. Papa said lights, cameras, y'all run that kamikaze script on their ass. Just knock the building down. How the fuck motherfucking Dave Rockefeller said he know the year the building was gonna come down before they came down? How far ahead of y'all of the script? 9/11. Papa sent the script out. I see y'all what y'all do. Y'all just gonna do the kamikaze script though. Run into your own shit. And blame it on. And then they say it was Osama bin Laden, but they go straight in there and goddamn snatch Gaddafi up out of Libya and take it and seize all his oil fields by way of them little Libyans running around there scrapping around, but they involved with NATO, the West. That's Ashkenazi Jew shit. Ashkenazi Jew. Jew-Jap. The Ashkenazi Jew is in a covenant debt forever with Japan. Which y'all dumbass, y'all some dumbass Jews. Y'all some bitch ass nigga. Sell all the resources, but he can sell it back to your ass and let you fake go in the moons, let you have television, tell all kind of lies, promote the lie, promote the globe, promote the space. That shit done played the fuck out, man. All that Martian shit ought to be played the fuck out, man. That shit played the fuck out. We want some wealth, bro. We want our generational wealth out this shit on this land that belongs to us, that we enslaved and continue to be enslaved in, and these hoes steadily draining our resources off this bitch while we go to our 9 to 5 to supply these hoes with our resources and cut taxes out of our checks. Then if you get spiritual enough, you want to try to find the Lord, you got to give them W-2s and give them 10% of that too. Huh? Then you pay the goddamn taxes and the deficit just roll over while in they shit, and then they just pay that and then just add another, and just the deficit just grow. Just getting more and more debt to Japan. Y'all busy scared of Japan or something? What the fuck wrong with y'all? Is it script? Y'all scared of these little bit ass nigga? Y'all think, come on, man. It's some bullshit. This is some straight bullshit, bro. What I'm trying to show y'all. They've been goddamn feeding them hoes 80 and 90%. They selling all the shit to Japan. What the problem is? Now they want to bomb Pearl Harbor. Now they want to get tough all of a sudden and go drop some atomic bombs, nuclear weapons that's supposed to affect Japan for life, and they supposed to have birth defects, and they're supposed to do something to their soil and all this old shit. That shit ain't did shit to them folks, though. That's why you know that shit wasn't nuclear. That's why you know that shit wasn't nuclear, because all the effects it supposed to have, we never seen those effects. We ain't never seen it have no effects. I ain't seen no retarded ass motherfucking goddamn Japanese running around this bitch that got birth defects and all that shit from this nuclear soil being fucked up. By soil being fucked up by some nuclear shit. I show you a nigga named Wise on that motherfucker eating that shit, licking that shit, licked that shit our whole life and swimming in swimming pools of that shit, showing you that shit wasn't shit. I can show you that. See? So now because of that, now you got U.S. militaries posted up in Japan. Because Japan got a fake alliance with the Western world. But not the Western geography. That's just the slave plantation. The whole United States of America is just a plantation, nigga. The Western world is the Northerners and the fake ass Jews that run this shit politically. They're not the Western world. It's the Western plateau, the ones that's over here enslaved. To keep this deficit going on and on and on, that we'll forever give them hoes our resources. That's the play, man. And we the collateral, aka chattel. Chattel. Human cattle, nigga. You fuck what kind of job or employment you got, nigga? You a slave. You an indentured servant. This shit, cause the country that you send your children to fight for is forever in debt, in a covenant with Japan. You want to see Solomon Temple? Go to Japan. You want to see who run the Jew? Go to Japan. They give them all these motherfucking resources, selling all this shit to them. They ain't run this script. Now all of a sudden y'all back in cahoots. And y'all okay and y'all cool now, but we just owe these hoes forever. Man, Japan made a fool out of the whole world, for real. Brilliance. This shit brilliance. So now, here it come. They run their planes into their own goddamn building. Wham. Every motherfucking witness they led off with them FBI. That black dude, all them people that said they heard explosions at the bottom of the building where they had went in there and put the solution on them beams and put them explosions right next to them beams so them beams can be, them beams was gonna collapse because it came down demolition style. I ain't never seen nothing that tall just fall straight down. That shit supposed to tilt over. I ain't fuck with nothing. That shit came straight motherfucking down. Demolition. You got the recording of the motherfucker saying pull it. Pull it. That demolition talk. Pull it. When they pull it, that shit drop. Talking about some planes and hijackers and hijacked the plane and ran into this shit and all this old bitch ass shit. And nobody never talk about the Goldman Sachs building, the third building that they just put the terroristic insurance on the building and got paid twice. Why they got paid twice, Tiger? Because it was 2 airstrikes. Them hoes got paid twice and that building ain't even get hit. Ain't no airplane hit that building. That building was sitting over there by itself lonely, and that's the one they said pull it on. So when the Twin Towers fell, the Goldman Sachs building, the one they put the insurance on, and they told all the people not to come to work and all that shit, it just falls by itself. That's the third building. Look it up. You're going to have to look deep because they try to hide it. And then they go find these niggas. Let me go back to that screenshot about that bridge, because that what that bitch just made me mad. That's why I jumped on this hoe. Because I got the footage of the goddamn, the van, bitch. And they got a picture on the side of the van of the goddamn Twin Towers being hit by airplanes the day of. And when they pulled them, when the motherfuckers, them motherfuckers, I don't think they had no business pulling their ass over. And when they pulled their ass over, it was 3-4 motherfuckers in there with Israel. I ain't got their photos and pictures. I got the original news clip. Fuck you talking about, Gemini? Fuck you talking about? And they said it was they had Israeli IDs. And it was a picture, a mirror on the side of the moving van with airplanes running into to the Twin Towers the day that shit happened. Huh? And this what made motherfuckers and this what made motherfuckers made motherfuckers go ahead and fuck with Trump. Here it is. The incident you're referring to involves five of them bitches. 5 Israeli men. Israeli Jujab, Israeli men who were detained by police in New Jersey on September 11, 2001 after being spotted acting suspiciously near an urban moving systems van, while internet rumors later claimed that the van featured a painted mural of planes hitting the Twin Towers. The police reported LBI reports investigated confirmed the van was just a standard contained, and I got the van, bitch. Shut up. I got the van with the picture on the side of that bitch and everything. Bitch, I got that shit. And this when Donald Trump came and goddamn showed the world that those buildings was not motherfucking hit by no airplane. The airplane, he said the airplanes did not cause those buildings to fall. This Donald Trump talking his shit. This will make niggas start supporting this nigga. You see the nose go past the contact. However they did that shit. Those planes could not have, I have constructed, the Trump Towers. I do a lot of architecture, and no way the planes could have hit those buildings. Those buildings came down demolition style. Trump came and supported that shit, said enough shit, and the main thing he said that those motherfucking men were not, he took the blame off Israel because the motherfuckers got caught with them Israelis IDs. He took the blame off Israel and said it was Palestinians. He did his job for that Jew, for Israel. That's the job. That was his main reason to get up there and talk that shit. To get the blame off Israel, because that blame was on Israel. Israel. So that means your own business because they own this shit. To stop Gaddafi. And collect the insurance money and everything off a building that fell by its goddamn self. It wasn't no 3 strikes, so how the 3rd building fall, nigga? Y'all don't see the plot? It wasn't even no airplane record at the Pentagon, nigga. The Pentagon, he couldn't even find no airplane wing, no box. He had no airplane records at the Pentagon. They said airplane hit the Pentagon. The script got fucked up midway. The way they said the airplane came in, it would have knocked them goddamn telephone poles down off of the wingspan. Telephone poles still standing up. They bombed the Pentagon, and they goddamn knocked it, and they dropped their own building demolition style. Ain't no plane hit it. The plane's supposed to be the reason these hoes dropping. The only 2 that dropped was the Twin Towers. The Pentagon post got hit by a plane. They ain't find no airplane. Mr. Trump. The Goldman Sachs building, the 3rd building in New York, the motherfucker fell by itself. Didn't no airplane hit that bitch, but you still collected the insurance. That's supposed to be insurance fraud like a motherfucker. But Jap the one told you to do it. Script ass niggas. Fuck you talking about. So you got 2 spots that goddamn airplanes supposed to hit, but it was actual bombs and demolition. They ain't wanted to destroy the whole Pentagon. They just wanted to make it seem like the Pentagon got struck by airplane. But there wasn't no airplane wreckage. Nowhere. The airplane just evaporating into thin air. It wasn't no airplane that hit the Goldman Sachs building. It just got lonely because the other 2 buildings left it standing by itself. I got to put it when the man come on that motherfucker and said, yes, the 3rd building has collapsed and the 3rd building still standing up behind his motherfucking ass. They cut the footage, then came back out there, dropped, and then ran the script over again. Oh, yes, I like to announce your 3rd building and drop. But when you first came on there, you was saying the shit. The goddamn 3rd building was still standing up behind your monkey ass. And all them witnesses that was ready to say they heard them explosion, all these people started committing suicide. All of a sudden, including some of them goddamn rescue workers that had caught on to what was going on. They interviewed them, and the ones they want to stay on script that was trying to say, they end up dying from smelling that shit. You mean to tell me all them people out there in New York that smelt all that smoke and all that shit ain't none of them died? But the rescue workers with the face gear on and the mask and the oxygen shit, all of a sudden the ones that got them telling the truth by hearing explosions in that basement and going out really trying to rescue niggas, and all of a sudden they dying. Huh? Y'all don't see the Jew jab script though. Been seen these hoes. I'm the dumb roll just rolling. I'm just rolling this shit now. I'm 55, I don't give no fuck. Dumb roll to the drum roll. This bitch rolling. I'm rolling this hoe. I'm popping my shit. I'm rolling this hoe now. Fuck you talking about? Oh, it was not Israelis. It was Palestinians. That was your main job. And that's when you became the 9/11 dictator. That's why I told them you weren't going to come out of office. But you had to come out of office to make them numbers match up. You had to be you had to be you had to make that 45 and that 47. You had to be the 40 and 9 go with that 11. You the 45th and 47. You the 9/11 dictator, nigga. That's why you had to come out of there for 4 years. But I knew you wasn't going nowhere. That's the only thing ever wrong about your bitch ass when I be talking to my people. That bitch ain't going nowhere. He the dictator. You running around, I ain't got no wife. Nigga, what that foot on? Well, first lady ass bitch. Fuck you talking about, pussy ass. Anyway, this all jokes and comedy, man. Everything alleged on this bitch. I'm just popping my shit. Popping some real shit. So then they got down, go straight over there and says Osama bin Laden. They did some against the law shit, against international peace treaty type shit when they got them, said they got them just throw Osama bin Laden in the ocean. They supposed to turn that body over to them people, bro. That ain't how that shit go. That ain't how war work, bitch. That supposed to be some more war. Fuck you talking about. We got him, we just throw him in the ocean. So Obama might have been playing both roles. I don't know. I ain't get off into it, though. I know that nigga probably like a nine, though. He'll clone that bitch. Huh? And then go straight over, y'all sell some of mine did it. Y'all go straight over to Libya and go straight over there and get a nigga that got down. He was starting the United shit Africa. The nigga had free health care, free education, all kind of shit going on for people. We ain't got no free health care over this bitch. We ain't got nothing but pay, debt. We got to pay to get an education, pay for health care, pay for all this shit. Y'all ain't doing shit for us. Y'all don't do shit for us, bitch. Got to pay for the word. The preachers and shit want 10%, want your tax forms and everything. Make sure they get nails. Fuck you, tell me y'all the whole don't do shit for. We tired, bro. I am. I've been tired. I've been seeing this shit. And go straight over there and pull Gaddafi over there and murder that man in front of the motherfucking world and seize his oil fields and shit. That them Libyans got through Libya act like y'all ain't got anything to do with it. Them little civilians can't come around there and somebody they seizing oil fields and all this shit and y'all bitches over there, bitch just went in that bitch and bitch y'all got that oil, man. That's what the whole fight was about. Y'all had some more land on the other side. That's what the shit started about because y'all want to run a pipeline underneath his shit to go drain the oil off some more land that y'all own on the other side of his shit. And he wouldn't let y'all run on pipelines up under his motherfucking shit. Kept telling y'all tired of dealing with y'all. I don't want more American dollars for my oil. Then he said we're going to close it. Then that's why y'all had to knock them towers down, bitch. And that's when Donald Trump became the 9/11 dictator. And that's what we had today. And now we understand the dad of Japan and the dad that told y'all, bitch, run the kamikaze script. Let's bring that back and run that on their dumb ass. Fuck y'all talking about, man. I don't be playing with this. The truth don't need no help. It ain't going to bend, break, no motherfucking fuck. What else I got in this? What else I went and looked at? Yes, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor on December the 7th, 1941, which brought the United States into World War II. And they dropped them bombs, and now they been feeding, Japan been feeding this shit. Yeah, y'all been feeding the West shit to the East so motherfucking long. Only thing y'all did is enslave and start sending all the shit just directly to Japan. Instead of doing all that dumb shit when y'all was coming stealing crops and all that shit, it's been Y'all niggas been against the divine people, bro. Them motherfuckers in the East ain't divine. Them old devils. Jew-Jap ass niggas. Saddam Hussein. Went and got his shit. Took Iraq. That's Europe. That's part of the story. We can't go over there. And then those little ziggurats and all that shit they got over there, that was built by our indigenous people from over here. You can't go over there and find a tomb or no goddamn. You can't go find no Abraham, no Jacob, no Moses. You can't find none of these people tombs, bodies, or nothing. But you can go straight over in Egypt and find everything you need to find and connect that shit back to the Americas in real life. But you want to keep us disconnected from our bloodline. Debt to a motherfucker, bro. The worst sin in the world is being debt to a motherfucker. We the biggest sinners on earth. How the fuck we gonna save our bloodline from this shit? But they done disconnected us from our bloodline and ate niggas up and did all kind of shit. You know what the proof is? The proof is that Solomon Temple sitting over there in Japan. All you Jewish motherfucker, why the fuck is your temple? Why the fuck is your Solomon Temple in Japan? And you can't find your original. Where's all the bodies that supposed to be buried in Iraq that supposed to be connected to your biblical story? Where they at? All the people that Moses supposed to be talking about, the Israelites. Where your ancient boy? Where y'all at? Then that just shows why Moses was the king of the water, god of the waters, because he was drawn from the water, because we got irrigation system that brought water to that shit, and this the story. The connection, Moshe. If you goddamn interpret my name or motherfucking translate my name should still be the same. So this is why he can split water. But that sun reflection walk on water all the time and split the water. I'm trying to tell you this. I just kind of drop that shit because that bitch gonna tell me, goddamn, I'm gonna go find that shit too. Yes, NATO, U.S. and NATO maintain diplomatic relations with the economic aid to Libya. I know you do. While the Western oil companies hold contracts to operate the Western oil company. Who the Western oil company is? Y'all hoes ain't Western shit. Yeah, because this the Western Plateau where we at, bro. That shit north. Once you draw that K99 across the middle of this bitch and separate that whole Africa become the South, and Canada and all that shit that come from British then migrated their ass over into the east from the north. They become the north. The north-south is the other line. The east-west line. So at the end of the east and at the end of the west is these two fake-ass poles. They talking about the poles be on this globe that sit on this flat earth. Ain't no poles. These what they talking about, the east and the west. This the wall, nigga. Shit, in real life. With that being said, I'm out this bitch. On my mama, nigga, y'all nigga playing. And I ain't never played with this shit. Japan did not possess functioning full-scale remote control technology to fly aircraft from the ground during World War II. Why they didn't? They the leaders of technology. They were flying drones, bro. They were flying drones into them motherfuckers. Ain't no kamikaze pilots. Then he ran the same script, told these hoes and put the green screen up and ran the same script right there in the middle of New York and let them airplane run that script and drop them down buildings, bro. Lagging behind the Allies who deployed first operational radio control assault drones against them in 1944. Ain't that a bitch? Right in 1944 you come up with this shit? Huh? So remote control type shit? Bitch, you been had it. You feed it back to the world like you want to. Like you fed them rocket ships to the world. Them rocket engines and launching pads to land on planets and shit. I be so glad when my nigga, we know the truth, stop saying that planet shit. Our ancestors ain't saying that about no damn planet, but he over there on set ass. I gotta go watch this video. He over there on set ass right now. He get on his ass. How y'all said it? Sarah. Boy, you ain't no fucking African, boy. With your how y'all ass, boy. Get your ass the fuck out of here with that whole shit, boy. The African shit dead, bro. That planet shit dead too. I'm sorry to tell you. That planet shit dead. This mother earth. And we ain't no ball of water, and don't no ships go up no motherfucking water or down no water, motherfucking water. Ships navigate flat in the water the way our ancestors did, the way those Phoenicians did. The way Europa even come into existence. Europa was the motherfucking Phoenician princess. Bitch. Truth don't need no help. It ain't gonna bend, break, not motherfucking fold. I said, boom. You from where? Turkey. What they got? Hey, you from Turkey? What you know about Turkey though? Oh, you gone now? I wish I would have caught your ass in now. Over there by Mount Ararat. You from Turkey over there, Mount Ararat, bro? You can't be dropping no oars in there. What that is, you dropping in that bitch. Yeah, you Mount Ararat. I can't be anti-Semitic when y'all using my the Semitic language started by the people in the Americas, bro. But anyway, I said, Bill.